Everybody. Well, no, not yet. Hey, there it says I'm live now. Hey, hi everybody. How y'all doing? It's been an interesting week. Uh, let's see. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. Ours was good. Got a couple people letting them know that I'm live. Hey Sam. Let's see, where the heck did he go? Oh Gary, where are you? Well, not much. Just having the one rearrange. Oh, been cleaning, sweeping, vacuuming, moving, pushing, hiding, everything else. Oh, crazy ass weather. Yeah, it's cold. A little cool back here tonight, but hey, not bad. Nope. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yep. Hard to believe Christmas is gone. New Year's is almost here, and next thing you know, it's going to be summertime. Then we'll be going, whoa, where'd the time go again? So, yeah, yeah, we got it late. But no. Oh, yeah, yesterday, I about went back to bed because everything I did without my phone. That thing happened to it. About 5 minutes later, I went to use it. I'm like, what the hell's all over my? Oh, you kidding me? Yep, shattered the screen out of my phone, big time. So that was a hassle because find out that the company I'm using is eventually going to go away and just be one big T man family, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, it's cold down there. Well, yep, it just makes you want to snuggle more, don't it? Yeah, we'll wait for a few more people to get in. I tell you, these damn DOD motors, I can see. Camper, if you're listening or watching from the big screen up above, you're right about those DOD motors. He cussed them while he was on this planet. I'm about ready to cuss them too, but hey, as my philosophy is, well, it's man made, it can and will fail at the wrong damn time. I don't care who you are. So, glue my phone. No, actually, I'm going to call somebody and somebody local is supposed to be able to replace the screen and then get it fixed and have it for a backup. This is too new a phone to junk yet. But otherwise, yep. Tore one motor down, kind of gave it a prelim and shoved it under the bench. Hey, high water. How you doing up there? You guys get all the snow and wind, or did you have a decent weather? High water. My brother-in-law's 2011 Yukon. Yeah, that thing's turned into a headache. Big headache. New top end, redone the head, surface, valve job, lifters, bolts. Then we went in and put the new DOD switching valve in. Got 40 pounds of oil pressure. Yeah, sounded great. Told him to take it for a test drive. He backed out of the shop, sounded good. Put her in dry, still sounded good. One of the guys, everybody was being joking around and that, and one of the guys goes, he's back already. I said, oh, he better not be. Yep, as soon as they open the garage door. I'd say 45 seconds to a minute after he got outside, it dropped a rod. Hey, Matt, how you doing? So, all that work to that motor is just scrap, and it's full of metal shavings already, so not sure what happened to that motor. But somebody there jumped on, found one on Facebook, and it's supposed to have 87,000 miles, and it's an all aluminum 5.3, so we picked that up, and now sometime in the near future we got a motor to switch. How's everything going out there for you, Matt? Nope. Got the oil pressure up on that Yukon, and she said, nope, I'm done. 187,000. She said, nope, no more. And the dash of my old 2002 that I'm trying to get going lit up. She's at 380,000. So we've got almost 400,000 miles on that truck. So, yeah. Well, that's good, Matt. Did you get any of this wind and rain, snow that came through in the last 24 hours? Or is it just getting out there? Yeah, I'm glad the cold's back, though. Got rid of the mud for right now. As far as I know, Mom Bear's watching from home, too, so everybody's here. But, yep. I bet you that was old Camper that messed with that that motor. Old Camper, he did not like those DOD motors. $490, yep. So, yeah, I was getting pretty muddy, sloppy. But nope, I've been cleaning, rearranging, moving stuff around. Vacuuming the floors, getting it all cleaned up again, and oh. All right. Oh, you're just lucky and got the rain. Okay. Nah. Yeah, that's true. You can't plow the rain. You try, but that may not go very good. Seen you posted some pictures of a red truck you painted. It looked pretty good. Yeah, I think I finally got all the apps turned back on my phone because Sheila had said something about something. I'm like, oh yeah, that's another one I forgot to turn back on. 420 with a V6. Wow, that's doing good for a V6. Heck yeah. Shizman. Old 1500 long bed, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of missing old Snowball right now. 3 years, it's hard to believe 3 years ago I was out here on Christmas Day busting through snowdrifts and we got that stuck and got the Yukon stuck and took another truck to get those two unstuck. So, uh, grandkids had a blast that day. But it was a good Christmas, but a way different Christmas. It just, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was Christmas this year. But uh, now I need to wrap it in bubble wrap so I don't bust it again. Overloaded with firewood. Heck yeah. My luck, I'd probably pop all the bubbles. No. So, you getting any projects worked on in your shop there, Matt? Or are you just doing everything for the boss right now? No, I haven't backed into anything. Backed in the shop door the other night, but hey. You still haven't got the gas tank finished, huh? Okay. Okay. Makes it nice when stuff ain't in a rush. Sounds like a plan. Really surprised with the 2005 GMC. We used that to go get the motor for the brother-in-law's Yukon, and the computer said it was getting 11 miles a gallon, and the real figures we got, that thing got 13.3, almost 13.4 mile per gallon with that thing with 410s. I was really, oh yeah, you got the old Bronco to get going again, don't you? So I was real proud of the 2005 with the 410s in it. So I think that's pretty good to be able to go that far. So still baffles me on how the speedometer went from being 20 mile per hour off to being right on. So another thing I can think is the vibration from the rear end transferred through and messed with that magnet and for the speedo. I want my old 79 F-150 again. Ranger, full size. Yeah, that was a fun truck. Got in a lot of trouble with that truck. Hmm. What did you say, Brett? No, just those new ugly ones. I know. Huh? Not. Yeah, the weather was getting nice enough. I was almost ready to pull Snowball's frame up here and start getting that prepped and ready to get the back half all done and ready. And well, Mother Nature had other ideas. Oh well. Yes. Yeah, it looks like YouTube's messing with me again. What? Oh, hi there. There she is. No, I think we lost everybody. Hmm. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Temperature was up, now it's back down, and it snowed and it blowed. No. Nah, that would be a truck I wouldn't drive much, even being a Ford. Well, Sean, Camper Mike, he's probably dying laughing because did all that work to my brother-in-law's Yukon. Redid the heads, new valve springs, new lifters. Did the new DOD. Oh, that thing was sounding sweet, running like a new one. 3 minutes. Because we let it run in the shop for a little bit, shut it off, finished putting tires on. Then by the time he started it up, backed it out the shop, and got let the go take the test drive, 3 minutes. Is what it's making now. After the last time we started, I figured about 45 seconds to a minute, and Rod let loose on the thing with 40 pounds of oil pressure. No ideas. Won't know until we tear it down. So, yeah. So, went and found him in 2011 all aluminum 5.3 out of another Yukon. Oh, it's already put metal filings through it. So, unfortunately, that new DOD, it doesn't look like that's a serviceable piece. The way they put those together, they put them together, and you are not going to fix them. So, I guess if the metal shavings got up into that, unfortunately, that's junk now, too. Not a hint of anything. Nothing. No warning. Not until he put it in drive. Went to give it gas to go around the corner of the building and go. He said all of a sudden he lost power and the lights started coming on in there, and the thing's carrying 40 pounds of oil pressure. Solid. And it just had the oil change too, and the oil doesn't even have 20 miles on it. So that one. Oh, this is not a rebuilt motor. It's a motor with 186,000. We just did the top end and did the lifters like suggested. We rebuilt the top end, gaskets, bolts, surface head. Bottom end of it has a. And I flash back at hearing war stories back when I was a kid. They always said if you rebuilt the top end of your motor, you're either going to break it or it's going to start using oil because you've increased the compression. We don't know yet. So until we get the old motor out and dissected. So that'll be a video to come later on that motor. So, yeah, absolutely no warning. So, I don't know if it's the oil that they put in. I just don't get it. So, hey, man-made can and will fail at the most inopportune times. But found an all aluminum 5.3 for it. Computer, alternator, power steering, everything's on it except for the starter. So I've now got an extra flex fuel intake set up. So yeah. Yeah, we got the one I built, but we don't have the stuff that DOD delete his vehicle, so we went and got one with a DOD, another one we're going to put in. So, wonder how much that'll lighten up his vehicle. I've heard that before, Sean. And I look back on the motors that I did do the top ends, didn't touch the bottom end, they ran fine. I just so anyway, we got to road test the new truck. And like I said, they got 13.33 to 13.4 for gas mileage with 410 gears on it. That was pretty impressive. Yeah, you're right. It's junk. It's just crazy on how. Yeah. Pardon me. Wished his was a 2-wheel drive. I had the oil pan off it the other night. I don't want to take the whole front. Well, what vehicle did I work on? I ended up taking the differential out to get the motor out. Heck, if I remember, I don't know. So, well, it was warm, but it got so wet and muddy yesterday and foggy. I was going to strip all the stuff off that we don't need on this motor so it stays here at the farm, but probably end up doing that over there now. So, I don't know. That's what I do. We'll send Sheila over to install it. Jim's new motor. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't know it was like I said earlier. I didn't know it was going to be such a pain in the butt to get a different phone yesterday because I buttered fingered mine and destroyed it. Hey, old man, how you doing? Hopefully the weather's treating you good. I'm not going to drop it. Still no. Uh, that's good. I don't know how long you've been in here, but my brother-in-law's Yukon did all that work to it for about after he went to go do the initial test drive, 45 seconds to a minute. He didn't even get 30 feet away from the building, and the motor, without warning, dropped the rod with 40 pounds of oil pressure. It's been one of those weeks. His motor, find a motor. Christmas was all good. And yesterday, dropped my phone, shattered the phone, played hell finding one. Yeah, it's been LS 2011 LS 53 with the DOD. So the replacement motor we found is a all aluminum 53 out of a 2011 with 87,000 miles on it. So Now I just got to get it swapped. Not sure when, but one of these days. You had a 5.3 breaker rod idling. Oh shit. Okay. 400 poncho. Cool. I used to have about 3 or 4 of those laying around here. I don't anymore. So yeah, been a long time since I did that much work to a motor to have it fail with it like that. I mean, prior to the repair, he took it and drove it after he had the oil change done, and it was going down the road at 40, and that idle dropped to 20, which with is in the parameters, 10 pounds of pressure for every 1,000. So put the new DOD in, and yeah, she was a strong 40 pounds. It says, I am not going back out in the cold. Ah, I better start knocking on some wood around here. Man, I don't even have real wood around here. Mm-hmm. Well, I knew a 5.3 was that old man. No, we just redid the top end. New lifters, new valve springs, valve job, and surfaced the heads. It was a 2000? Ah, okay. Nope, we hadn't rebuilt it. Just did the top end and gaskets. And I mean, it still had cross hatch in the cylinders. Pistons didn't look bad. Nothing, no metal shavings on anything. No incline. There was going to be a problem. Yeah, I tell you, where we went to get the motor was a little sketchy, but yeah, we got in and out of there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Got everything sealed up, brought the compression up, and the bearing was like, nope, I'm not hanging around for this. So, yeah. Well, like I said, it's man-made can and wheel fail. What do you do? But he's like, I want to be there when we tear that one down. I'm like, yeah, I'm interested to see what happened too. No, one of the guys goes, it's still running and it's not as it is. At least you can turn it over to get to the torque converter bolts. Yep. So we haven't started it again. Broke the crank. Eh. How new a truck was that, Sean? Or was that an older one too? 2002. Ah, well, let's see. My 2002s I've been driving so far, lucky. One of the 2002s I picked up, somebody else did it in, but that was a young driver that didn't know better. That transmission was going, so she just kept pushing it further to the floor to try and make it shift, and yeah, she took out the motor and the transmission. No. Yeah, the girl that was driving that gray truck ruined it. Yeah, they paid on a Friday, Saturday. They paid like 4,200, $5,000 for that truck. Next week, and I bought it for $250. Ouch. So, yeah, I hear when those things let loose, they make a big mess. But kind of getting anxious to get around the scale again too. I've noticed I think that the supplements I've been using are actually working, and they're working pretty good. Stomach does a lot better than what I was doing a month and a half ago. So what? You don't lose them again. Yeah, don't lose them again. Yeah, I'll just leave them right here on the bench. That way I know where they're at. Yeah. Yeah, well, everything's nice until it breaks. uh, God, hopefully when they did the oil change of the oil filter come in a plastic wrapper, hopefully they took the damn plastic off the filter. There was a set of heads that I unfortunately had. I can't remember what the casting was on them. They were the better flowing 400 heads. And there was some letter that they used to, everybody hunted those heads down because those were supposed to be the better performance for the 400 Pontiacs. And now it's been so long, I can't remember. That's a lot of wood to be hauling there, bud. Hey, it's better sitting around twiddling your thumbs or watching the snowstorm blow by. uh, oh, the dump trailer. Oh, hell yeah. So, what's your temperature's been running down there? No, I did not ask for this snow. I just wanted some cooler temps to get rid of the mud for a while. Ooh, there's going to be some nice smelling fireplaces somewhere. $20 for you, Sean. Let's see what ours is going to be. Let's see. High 17 tomorrow. 37 Tuesday. Wednesday's 32. 23, 30, 28, 35, 34, 33. Yeah, it's going to be cold for quite a while. Great. Oh, that's, yeah, the freezing, heaving, and thawing all the water. Yeah, I bet your little blacktop driveway is kind of turning into a 4x4 test track. Your cold days are in the 50. Trade ya. Trade ya. Oh, yeah. The one motor that's been here in the corner, which is going to come out in the video series later. Finally knocked it down because I needed the space. It needed to go under the bench. And I guess when you put a double roller timing chain into these Mexican made blocks, you probably really should make sure that the casting there around the plugs is clear, because I figured out where all the metal that was in that motor come from, because evidently the chain custom grounded fit to the block. Yeah. Took about 1/8 inch cast iron off right above that center galley plug. So, know what all those shavings did to that motor now. So, and I don't know, and there's been so much gas in that motor that the camshaft still smells like gasoline. It's been sitting here open to the air, and it still smells like gasoline. There was that much gas in it. Yeah. Make it look nice, thick. No, they'll never check the metal. Yeah. Okay. That'll keep you busy. Oh. What'd you do? Fall asleep over there? You're being awful quiet. Usually you're rowdy. Huh? Oh. And you're watching TV? Oh, gee, thanks. Uh, yeah, they angled it and put little in the middle and made it look good on the sides. So where'd you find that block to look at? Twice? That's not good. Hey, it looked good when they left. So the snow is moving in towards you. Oh boy. Yeah, therefore, most of the day, we've had fog for the last 2, 3 days. So the end of March is going to be proving interesting around here, too. Uh, so, and then we've had all this. Huh, guess it's not working because it's definitely not showing any clouds, nothing, which is not right. Clear everything. Try that again. There we go. Yeah, it's coming for you, Matt. It's coming towards you. That up in Minneapolis. Well, let's see. Let's see which way that's tracking. And that stuff up there in Minneapolis and Wisconsin is going a weird way, but 48. Yesterday we were like 50, almost. Oh, we got to 42, I think, yesterday. Day before it was like 50, 55. It never fails. Never fails. Don't think you're going to like, oh, I ain't going to need it. Next thing you know, here comes the snow. When I was getting into doing snow removal, the first year was okay. The second year, it was all prepped and ready to go. No snow. And then after I gave up on that because it quit snowing, then then got away from it. Then it started snowing again. I thought, you kidding me? Oh well. Guess it was my racket to be doing. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, we were spoiled for quite a while with this weather. So, otherwise, just keeping things going. Got some babysitting to do, and that's not good. Old high water. I think high water's still playing catch up. I think he said. Ooh, that's not good. Now, and also too, the other funny thing was the first one that died that night at the shop was a 2014 Ford F-150. He drove it down to the shop. They went to go to the store, would not start. Fuel pump driver module went out on him. That was quite the night the other night. Yeah, the thing, it's all wet. It's not going to burn. Hell, if you get a good hot fire, it'll burn. Yeah, it's on the last part of the summer, spring, and fall. there wasn't much yard work for some of these places too, because everything was drying up and no rain, no nothing. It's been crazy. Oh, your firebox needs to be replaced. Uh-oh. Threw too many Cheeto bags in it, huh? Excuse me. I don't think I want to go much more. I think I'd go 1 year newer on a vehicle, 2006. That's where I'm going to cut it off. Yeah. Hopefully they get smart and start going back to some of the old ways with trucks and cars, because they put on lots of miles before and lasted. Oh wait, that's a problem. You're not buying if it's lasting. Is this snap? You got that? Yeah, they've got nice creature comforts, but for that kind of money, Jesus. I don't see how anybody. I mean, $120,000 car, $500,000 house. Your great grandkids will still be working to pay off what you tried to live in and call your own. It just, yeah. When my dad bought his, I thought he bought it new, but I guess it was a year going on 2 years old when he bought it. The 75 GMC half ton. That thing was a beautiful truck for the back then, and I think he paid a whopping $3,500 for that truck. As new outright, I think it was like a $6,000 truck. So he basically got it for about half price or less. And the old Monte Carlos used to sell for what, $2,000 to $3,000 for the whole car. Well, I don't remember which manufacturer too was going to pause production for what, 2 or 3 months. I don't remember if it was for retooling or if it was just because I think they're starting to figure out they're mass producing too many vehicles and we're running out of places to put them. Yeah, like I said, I'll cut off at 2006. Well, the brother-in-law's F-150 too. We got three problems that could have been why it didn't start. Fuel pump relay. Instead of trying it before they messed with it, they found a melted but not blown fuse, and they swapped relays around. And it started. I said, like, well, you guys should have tried it before you done that other. But that fuse was melted. The plastic was melted on it. We put it in, and it still worked. So, and I'm like, huh. Kind of makes me think the fuse boxes are the problem for those Ford pickups burning up in the first place. So, yeah. Made him a little nervous. He actually unhooked the battery to the truck that night while it sat in the shop. Matt, there's for Camaros sitting around here. If anybody's got it, it's all already been restored and they want mints. And having ones like what we have, they're gone. I thought they gave up on the dang EV vehicles. Oh, they just dropped it. Never mind. Yep, it's getting late. Never mind. It's been a long week. Back in 1979, they made a good truck. Yeah. After 79, they just kept going downhill. Weak frames, cracking frames, bent frames. Chevy even had a problem with that in the 80 to 85 Chevys on the 1500s. Must have done something different to the driver's side frame rail. Every one of them coming to the junkyard or needed work was always for a cracked driver's side frame rail. So, yeah, heck yes, Matt, you're right. Yep. Yeah, that's just and the $50 to $100 cars that you used to be able to buy. Heck, you used to be able to buy a used car with today's standard. We know it could have gone a lot further on miles. Everybody thought they wore out. Bought a good car for like $300-400, even 600, and you had something you could drive for many years. Heck, it's probably still be driving it today. But and that old bug gets you. Hey, something newer and better come along. No, you should have stuck with the old stuff. The worst program that ever hit this country was that damn cash for clunkers. That screwed up the whole supply chain there. But otherwise, yep. Guess I'll talk to my brother-in-law and see if he minds if I do any videoing over there. I don't know. Maybe do some work on that Yukon, and I'm hoping I can get the motor. I should be able to get the motor out. Also, I thought about just taking the whole damn body off the damn thing too. Then I could get right to the motor and not have to fight anything. Yeah, 66 Impala assets for $200. Yeah. And now, if he would have kept it around and it was still in good shape, that $200 investment would be worth about $10,000. Oh, well, like one old boy said, well, guys like us is what makes them valuable. We use them up, destroy them, and the survivors just go up in price. Or the old barter system. I traded a buddy out of a club cab Dodge one time. I thought it was going to be fun to have. It had inline six in it, or straight six, and that truck was nothing but a pain. And took us. I was never so glad to get rid of a truck in my life. Didn't really have a back seat. It had those little flop down seats with the window. That was a club cab. 327 with a 400. Heck yeah. Put her in first gear and forget it, and it'll shift on its own about 65 or 6,800 RPMs. Scares the shit out of you the first time it does it. After I found that out, yep, no 400 turbo after that was safe. uh, yeah. Sheila could vouch for all the cars I had. Looking back now, I should have kept every single car I ever had out here. The neighbor one time said something to me. She goes, "What do you got? About 300 or 400 cars out there?" I said, "No, I ain't got that many." Well, I went out one day and started counting them all. Yeah, I was pushing 300 cars sitting out here on the farm. And that didn't include the cars that I stripped down, and I had motors and transmissions and everything stuffed in the sheds out here. I bet you I had probably 1,000 blocks or motors sitting around on this farm that I stupidly got rid of. 73 El Camino ran. Surprised I had a floor left in it. Yep, a lot of those engine blocks I had, I done it 2 or 3 times. So I ended up getting a hell of an offer from the race shops because they were getting desperate for blocks. And at one time, that one load, I could have picked up 2 brand new motors off the showroom floor, brought them home, and still would have got paid on top of that for what I took down that time. It just, I think that's when we had just after I got the car trailer. I think I had 26 blocks on that, and yeah, I could have picked up. They said, "You want motors off the floor?" Looking back, I should have. I could have. Would have had the Camaro running a lot sooner. Would have had a nice motor in that, and yeah, live and learn. Live and learn. But Otherwise, yeah, I just yeah. My cousin had an El Camino that he took a hole saw to the frame, and oh yeah, let's bring Frosty in here. Should name you drive shaft too. This little guy here, or a little girl, poor thing was day we went and got the drive shaft shortened for the GMC. She was sitting on rim and tire like she had done before. When we got back that night, I'm like, "Why are you getting covered in snow, little one?" Picked her up to love her up and brush her off, and that's when I realized that little paw right there was frozen to the rim. So I let her come in because she was kind of the runt, and now she's getting to be doing good. And now haven't really named her, but now from here on up here and over her shoulders, she's kind of getting the frost. So I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. So let's show them sneaker. Yep, I have my T tops. And ouch. And this is the first one that decided to move itself in. I figured out it could crawl under the shop door and it moved in. So yeah.
Look behind you.
I know, pumpkin. There you go.
Yeah. Look over here. Look at you.
Yep. Oh, Sammy damn.
You want him too?
Yes, it's got T-tops, and I've got an extra pair of T-tops for it, too. So... Anyways, yep. I think this summer I'm going to train the cats to go in and out so they can either come in or go out. Yeah, the Camaro that I got is an old California Z28, originally equipped with the 305. All right. Oh, Yukon. Ah, 97 1500. Oh. On my 2002 Chevy. Okay. Yeah, you should. I think in order to find something nice, you're going to have to scan the southern states, though. That's where you're going to find them. It's raining hard down there. Well, be careful down there. I did it. Let me see what's. I'll look up something quick for you, Matt. Hmm. Oh, there's a little bit of everything out there, Matt. Yeah. Oldsmobile Cutlass. Well, I guess there's not that many around Marketplace here. There's that. Why is that playing anyway? The black one, the white one, and then those for complete cars. And after that, it's all parts. Yeah. And the heat gets to them down south. Yeah, those rear ends ain't too bad. Anxious just to get the brakes finished on mine so I can start driving it. What's the black one? Let's see if I can find it again. Here, bud. A second. Well, I'll send it to you, Matt. I'll find you. There. It does have a motor in, evidently. It's running. I don't know if it's still there or not. I see it's listed 20. And lots of stuff in that thing. So I sent it to you, Matt, on Facebook. Otherwise, yeah, they get one to the. Oh, that's not a T-top. Okay. There's one out in Lincoln, Nebraska. Don't look too bad. No motor, no tranny in it. It's actually got floor pans in it. Wow. So yep. I wouldn't mind finding a Monte Carlo again. I just thought of something. Which it's not. Well, maybe it is. Oh, whew, it is. Woo! I thought I lost lost something. 191. I haven't heard of those. Must be on a Vortec. Oh, okay. Ah, the old TBI heads. You know, I think back all the motors I've handled, worked on, done, cars, transmissions, clutches, valve jobs. Hey, yeah. You know what's scary, Sean, is you think people used to go buy a brand new car on a Friday and then go racing with it on Sunday. It's back when they started racing them. There was no such thing as used cars back then. just think about, just think that was today's way of life. If we just they come out with these vehicles and they're $100,000 and you wanted to go racing, bet your racing would have never taken off. uh, what's that? Tornado? We're getting tornadoes? Where? Gonna be one of those years already. You got tornado warnings out, and let's see. Ah, there's some. Well, these are thunderstorm warnings now down there by Dayton. Dayton. Let's see. Just east of Columbus, Richmond, Dayton, Greenville. And then Charleston's got a thunderstorm warning. So far, the map's only showing thunderstorms, but no tornado. Jesus. Not while Canada is getting hammered. In the west side of the country, nothing. Hey there, old lightning. How you doing? It's happened a few times. How's everything going out your way, lightning? Now you just keep that crazy weather down there, Jerry. Yeah, our grab and go parts places there for a while. I think they finally cracked on down on the employees. You couldn't get any motors out of them because they would buy them for their employee pricing, take all of them out of the yard, and then go home and sell them for $2,000, $3,000 motors. And I think the salvage yard kind of put a kibosh on that happening. 80 degree, I'll trade you. We are at phone. 5 degrees. 5 degrees? Holy moly. Yeah. 5 degrees. So you can send 50 of that over here. I'd be happy. Oh, that's weird on how part of the U.S. has still got 50, 80 degree weather and the rest of us are in the freezer. So you getting your Dodge fixed up, Lightning? You can say, well, we haven't, like 2, 3 days prior to, well, actually, for the last 4 days, we haven't seen it. Still getting your parts gathered? And, yeah, Lightning, he's working on a Dodge too, I think, if I kept up with him. Oh, okay. All right, Jerry. Third gen Hemi. Okay. Yeah. That just made me think of some stuff too that over the years, some people promising me semi loads of motors and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. 62. Now, earlier today, Interstate 29 was shut down. They had a pile up, and then somewhere along the way, somebody had their Corvette out in this nasty weather, and it was burning up in the picture that I had sent to me. So, yeah. $62. Well, I'll trade you your 62 for our 5 degrees. Okay. Now I think I got everything turned on the phone. Yesterday, I dropped and shattered my phone bad. No, Sean, she was eating Cheetos without you. I tried to tell her to wait. But but no. Okay, dig it. Sorry, guys. No, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Uh, Well, guys, it's getting to be that time of night. If we're going to try going home, probably get the vehicle warmed up and get it thawed out so we can see. And got a babysit in the morning, so I guess. Otherwise, I don't know much else. Just got a motor to change in a 2011 Yukon now. Oh, it's just that did make my heart sink. I just thought, you got to be kidding. So, all right, everybody. I guess. Hey, this is the last time to see you for this year, but unless I do a video before New Year's. So, I guess everybody, you all have a happy New Year and a safe one, and we'll see you in the next one. See you in. What's that? Yeah. So, yep. So I guess we'll see you in the 2026. So we'll be back on even years. Maybe things will go better then. So, all right, everybody. You have a good one. Catch you later. Good night.